Hey guys. I was actually about to go in the other room and film some of the planted tanks, and we got Tug and Mr. Man going at it, and this is the spot they go to town. They both defend their area viciously. And that was a little splat. But I wanted to check them out real quick before I head into the planted tanks. I'd like to give you guys a look at the dwarf pea puffer, Ravi. Haven't really looked at him too much lately as far as on video. And when I did the update last night, these tanks that I have in the cabinets were off. So, kind of want to duck in here, show you a couple things. Check out this tank. It's just packed with plants. And I told you in the last update video that I plan to pull a lot of these plants out of here because this was the plant holding tank. And put it in here. That's why this tank is here, to kind of move some of these plants out. I already kind of have a lot of the stems of rotala bunched up here with some weight on the bottom. Here's a sword that I'll likely pull out, another piece of wisteria, all kinds of different plants in this tank. Look at that big red guy. Alright, let's check out the second flower. This is the second Madagascar lace bloom, and this flower actually looks a lot better, and I'm taking my time with it and allowing it not to get wet, and hopefully it could bloom a little longer than the last one. But it just kind of came into full bloom today. That's the second one, and the first one's in here actually. It's kind of flopped over and I just let it kind of hang there. I got a lot of other plants, wisteria floaters kind of hanging on it, but it's submerged now, as you see. Check out some of the Ludwigia in here. Let me see if I can get a good view. Looking really good, really red. No, maybe not. Sorry guys. Guess that wasn't working out too well. And it seems like every time I got a Madagascar lace flower in bloom, I also have another one coming up. Look at this guy over here. It's coming, so that'll be 3. But I do want to empty this tank of all the plants I kind of just stuck in here. Like I said, I threw a couple of swords. There's one over there. And here. So yeah, we'll clear that tank out a little bit. Although it's been fun to kind of just stick plants in there. The shrimp I have in there kind of just clean off all the debris, clean off all the algae, and really make the plants look pretty. So it's kind of cool to stick them in there before I, add them to the grow out tank. But let's get in here and check out Mr. Ravi. He's way in his zone back there, and it's usually hard to film behind this rock. I thought I would catch him hunting, but he doesn't seem to be. I'm gonna try to get a different angle. Let's see if I can do this. You in there, buddy? Keep this tank well stocked with snails. And I'm constantly observing him hunting them and just going after them. But I think I'd like to do something about this tank. He's not active. He's active when he's hunting. See, that wasn't even a strike. He strikes a lot harder than that. He's kind of picking any debris off that rock. But when he's hunting live food, oh, it's on. But I think I will switch some things up in this little tank. I mean, he's a tiny little pea puffer, and he can certainly be housed in a 5-gallon by himself. But I observe him, just fine. I can always, usually find him if I take a minute, and it's just fun to watch him hunt. Little Ravi. In this tank. I mean, it looks cool. It looks really lush in there right now, and I got decent light on this tank, so the plants are growing well. It's just gonna overgrow too fast, and they'll start to outcompete each other for light and nutrients, and it won't make for a stable system. So yeah, we gotta move some things. Let's come down and check Mojo out. I shifted the moss in his tank. I kind of pushed it down rather than being up on top of this moss. I mean up on top of this piece of driftwood. When he hangs out in it, it usually covers him, but since I shifted it so much, he doesn't have a big patch to hang out in. You know, I pushed it lower down on the substrate here. I shifted a couple of these things because I wanted the plants to get optimal light, and I needed to get in this tank to do some cleaning. They don't seem very active tonight. Neither the dwarf pea puffer or Mojo. Come on, Mo. Say something. No, I didn't think so. Alright, buddy. That's your time in the spotlight. You used it wisely. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate it very much. I like to cruise the fish room and kind of just show you what's going on with all my inhabitants. He should get an award for most improved, because he's grown a ton in the last month and a half. Look at him right up the side. He knows that there's algae kind of embedded on the silicone there. He says, I'll get it all. I know where to get it. Right there. And there he is, my survivor. And he's appeared in several other videos hanging on these swords and just in weird places, but I wanted to get a nice cool shot of him. So when I saw him tonight, I said, boy, you look gorgeous. Munching away. And a little perspective there, I mean, that's a decent sized serpe, and he's still tiny, you know, but as far as his growth in this tank, it's just been fantastic. But alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Let me give you a quick update on this sword. Check it out. All the way up. There's a little leaf starting to grow off this. It's the only one off the runner so far, but I expect there to be several of them on each one of these nodules. Okay, all the way up here. Let me give you a back shot, show you how long it is. It's about as long as my arm. I'm over 6 feet tall. I got an 8-foot reach. And this thing's at least the size of my arm, probably longer if I stood right where their sword was and reached my arm out across the tank. It's very cool. Alright guys, appreciate you checking me out. You guys have a good one. Peace.